Coach Carter is the story of Coach Ken Carter in 1999, who goes back to his former high school in Richmond to coach the basketball team, using tough rules and academic discipline to get the team in shape, who last season only won 4 games. And as the team starts to become successful and seem to be on the path of a championship season, at some point their grades start to slip.
This contract states that you will maintain a 2.3 grade point average. You will attend all your classes, and you will sit in the front row of those classes.
And because of that, Coach Carter pretty much suspends the basketball seasons, shuts everything down, no games, no practices, which causes a whole lot of controversy for the players, their parents, and pretty much the whole community. I saw this movie in 2005 when it first came out, and I was in my early 20s when I first saw it. And I've seen it once or twice since then, but I haven't seen it at all within the last 10 plus years. And that's coincidental because I have been retired from active play for the last 10 years. And the reason I bring that up is because when I first watched this movie in 2005, I was nearing my basketball playing prime. And so when I watched the movie, I saw it through the eyes of a focused basketball player who was obsessed with playing the game. And I remember thinking at the time that it was a good movie, it was okay, and I didn't regret seeing it, but my whole thought process was that it was kind of a preachy movie, and it was like, okay, yeah, great, just get to the basketball, bring the basketball action on. That was my way of thinking when I first saw the movie. But now watching it 10 plus years later, I have a whole new perspective about the movie. When I was done watching it, I just sat back and thought to myself, wow, in the very best way possible. So first let's talk about the cast. It's pretty much just a movie that stars Samuel L. Jackson and his team. Now, Samuel L. Jackson is charismatic as usual, and most of my favorite roles of his have to do when he's a serious guy who's kind of restrained and not really over the top. Those just are my favorite kind of roles that he plays, and he does that really well in this movie. You really buy him as a coach who believes in respect and discipline. And then his team is made up of actors who are probably in their 20s, who are playing high school students. They're not great actors as you would kind of expect, but that they're certainly not bad, and definitely not like distractingly bad. They're completely adequate for the roles they play. But more importantly, their basketball skills and abilities are very good. When you're watching them, when you're watching the basketball they play, you really feel like you're watching well-coached, very talented high school basketball players play at a very high skill level. And in terms of the basketball in the movie, it's done very well.